Hey everyone, Deltron here. I'm very excited today. I'm going to be starting a new WarCraft 3 custom map playthrough. This is Iceborn, created by APproject. So it's a single player RPG type map that, from what I've seen of it, it looks amazing. The models look amazing. You guys will see shortly. Frostsky is cold and charming world of the Ninth Realm. Not long ago, there was a ruler named Anthru. His mind got infected by thirst for power and lies told by being from the different world. And Dalgon. Anthru wished to grasp the unreachable knowledge of the universe and bend the laws of nature. So Dalgon presented him a way. Anthru's son, Tyatho, realized his father was getting tricked and killed him, took his throne and saved Frostsky. But Tyatho's brother, Urethol, supported his father. He got furious because Botharians who keep universes in balance did nothing to stop Tyatho. And Dalgon took advantage of Urethal's grief and compelled him to complete the undone, killing anyone who dares to oppose him. Botharians gathered at the boat of the divines to decide what to do about Urethal, who is even more cunning and dangerous than his own father. So that last section was cut off due to the change in the 1.29 version of Warcraft 3, the aspect ratio. But I just copied it and read it from there. And there's a lot more information on the campaign page on Hive Workshop, which is linked down below. A lot of more backstory, but this gives you a pretty decent understanding, a nice summary of what's going on. Let's get started though. Act 1. So I believe this campaign is split up into four acts. Don't quote me on that. And wow, just wow. Peak of the Cold. So I wonder if that's the name of Act 1. But look at the training there, folks. It's simply amazing. And from the screenshots on the Hive Workshop page, from what I can tell, the whole map looks just as stunning as this. And it's also voice acted. But look at that model. It's gotta be like a WoW model, right? Imported into Warcraft 3.
What is it that weighs your mind? I'm just wondering, what is up there? When I shall claim it all, what name will I endure? A cruel tyrant who stood against his own kind for the thirst of knowledge and power? Or a victor who had the courage and strength to grasp the undiscovered? You must realize that no victory is claimed within the absence of violence and blood, and in order to forge a new reign, certain sacrifice is needed. It is you who set me on proper path, towards a new age of Frostsky. I find your guidance most valuable during these times, when the drums of war echo through the land. Strike troubles and doubt from your mind, and focus on your task. Breatharians may not stand idle, and they shall attempt to stop you at all costs. Then I shall stop them first. Together, they are a potent force, but divided, they are nothing but pests that stand between you and your ultimate goal. Then they will fall divided. One by one, they shall witness the cost of their resistance. The new era is here, and there will be no Breatharians to force their will upon us in the name of so-called balance. You will break free from this imprisonment and go far beyond measures of capability that is not yet known to anyone. I have something for you. He may aid you to the farthest corners of the Frostsky and see your enemies bow before you. My hands, your will. Everything is in front of you. You just have to take it.
Just take it. No, the voice acting is great. I like that it's not read too fast. It's easier to follow. The models look amazing. I mean, the textures are clipping in and out of frame, but I mean, it's Warcraft 3. What can you expect? So these must be the Botharians, who are the kind of the keepers of Frostsky. The Boat of Divines. I mean, just everything just... it looks so good. It's hard to believe this is actually Warcraft 3.
I have called this gathering to finally decide what to do about the threat that grows within every day. Brutal force must be answered with the same.
We do not know where and how powerful he is. Nothing can be done at this very moment.
Do not force me to remind you the duties of Botharian, Thardomus.
And you do not have to. Yet you can give it a try.
Still yourselves. If we wish to come up with the right actions, unity is most necessary.
Anara is right. My brother Rathel swarmed the Frostsky with minions from another world to aid him in gathering the conjured Christianate. Who knows what else is he aiming for? Rathel seemingly forged a close alliance with beings from different universe. Certain actions needs to be taken.
Very well. Since conjured Christianate is his primal source for energy, source must be suppressed. Theodore commands land forces, so sources are within reach for him.
I will take care of it.
So Teothos...
And what is next?
Then we strike him with all forces we can gather and blast his minions to oblivion. Rathel shall understand that Botharians is not a force to trifle with.
Blind attack is calamitous for us all. To overcome all odds, Breathe Mask must be obtained and used towards our advantage. Perhaps only then victory is ensured.
What meaning do your words hold, Anara? You know well that none of us can acquire the mask, and mask lies within the deeps of Frostsky, not to be used, but to be protected from the niggling hand.
I did not say that we are to obtain it. The loss of cold and growth must be banned, and a soul of an Iceborn needs to be summoned. fragile soul may strengthen over time. And finally, Mask shall be grasped.
This is it. Iceborn shall be a lethal force towards the downfall of Rattle and his summons. Thunar may summon the soul and provide it a proper shape.
It is settled then. Rattle wished to demolish the trims of balance for his own ambitions, yet soon he will face his baleful fate.
So I'm guessing we're going to be playing as this Iceborn soul and try to collect the Crystonites so that Urethul. I'm not going to try to attempt to pronounce the names correctly because it seems like amongst the different voice actors, the names are pronounced differently, like Urethul. But it is Frostsky and not Frostsky, like I was saying in the opening. Oh, here we are. Select game mode difficulty. So there's a lot of helpful tips on the Hive Workshop page, and it basically says play normal the first time you played. If you want to go back and replay it, play on advanced. So we'll definitely be playing on normal. And here we are. Newborn, Eurysaius, Sky, Botheri, Seek Out, Thunar. New and fresh being has awakened in harsh and yet charming world of ice and blizzards. Body is yet out of shape, and it remains to be granted. So we're not really a shape, we're just something. In case of a game crash attempting to load a save game, please try loading by reopening the game. Save game constantly, at least within 3 save files. With 3 save files to avoid the loss, reduce video settings, and this may also prevent from crashing. Skylion. So what do we have here? I like the custom command console. Weak Soul Bolt. Caster projectiles energetic bolt towards the selected target. Does amount of harm equal to 2% points of maximum mana. Cost 3% of maximum mana. Cooldown 1.5 seconds. So it looks like our maximum mana, our spells are going to be based on the amount of mana that we have. I was also told that there are a ton of secrets, not really secrets, but hidden items on this map. So you can hit insert in home to rotate the camera around. Hopefully it doesn't give you really a headache. Newborn is not strong enough to open a chest. So here's a chest. Oh, got to silence my phone there. Sorry about that. So yeah, invulnerable. So even the chests, they blend in. Everything is kind of this blue, has this blue texture to it, which makes sense. Ah, this is awesome though. This is really, really cool. And the camera is locked to our units, so I can't actually move the camera around. So we'll definitely be coming back to that. What is this thing? It's like a dragon? What is that? Oh, this is so cool. So there's Thunar. Botheri and Skies.
And with you of this very place. You have been brought here to be guided through the path of all creation. Your body is weak, and it can barely take or deal any harm, which is inseparable from the harsh environment of this world. Let us not linger anymore, and put words into action. Forge the strength and will of a being which soon may rise from the weak as the conqueror of gold. Absorb any essence lying within these unseen wanderers, and see yours filled.
Drain 30 essences from wanderers via Soul Bolt. Okay. I'll hockey this guy. So, this might take a while, but at least we can see their health bars. Ah, click on them. Check out our quest. Yeah, drain 30 essences. So Abathur now, draining essences. Trying to be able to conjure the cold and frost. So I guess we can just stay here and keep clicking on them. 6 out of 30. Yeah, they just keep coming to us. This shouldn't be too bad. How much mana does that cost? 3% of maximum mana. So it seems like the abilities are going to be all like percentage based. Damage and mana cost wise. Which is pretty, I mean it should, so they should scale well with our levels. I also was reading that we actually don't gain XP. You see there's no XP. So we gain levels through different quests and as well as items that we can gather. Which is really neat. I also was reading that there are certain tasks that you must complete. So I do have the guide. There's like a walkthrough that APproject wrote to kind of help you go through this. So if I do get stuck or something, I will make sure just to just glance at the guide and make sure I'm doing the right things, because it would be a shame if I had to restart this entire campaign or mission. It's a single mission. So actually, if you are to download this and play this, you need to put it in, go to My Documents, WarCraft 3, and instead of putting it in your campaigns folder, since it's a W3X file instead of a W3N file, you need to put it in your maps folder. And then you just go to single player, custom game, and it should show up as a Frostborn version 1.9 or whatever the most current version is. So this was last updated in 2017, I believe. How many of these souls do we have yet? Okay, let's come up here. So I've never actually played a Warcraft 3 map where the camera is locked to my unit. So it's definitely going to make this interesting. Okay, here's one. Click on him before he blinks away. One more, guys. Is he down here? I also like as we walk, we see the little frost circles around him. This kind of remind me of like Sphinx type creatures. I probably don't want to do that. They seem pretty. Oh no, he's right here. No. Should we just wait for him to show back up? And look at the attention to detail. Look, these models down here. Okay. We get to return to Thunar. A lot of these must be like World of Warcraft models, right? They have to be. Like, look at the level of detail on this guy.
Your rapid growth is of note. Find and bring me 2 brief omens, and I shall see end to this shape of yours, granting you a primal form of Iceborn.
Acquire 2 Boeth omens and present it to Thunar. New and fresh being has awakened a harsh. Yeah, we know. New to this world. Also, our health bar and mana bar are very small, but I think that's mostly due to, like, we only have 250 health and 250 mana. So he's just some sort of like essence or soul with a mask for a head. Also, the mini map is really cool. I'm guessing there's going to be different worlds that we get to. So right now we're just on the first world. And there are puzzles in this, so we got to figure this out. Just align all the different colors. Okay, let's make them all green. I love the sound animation. All right, let's try red. See if that gives us anything. Nice. Growth Omen. What does that do? Powerful energies are lying within this Omen of Boeth. The surface of shell is under heat, healing wounds at once. Okay, let's try all blue. And this should maybe, hopefully, give us the next Boeth Omen. Nice. Cold Omen. Powerful energies are lying under never-ending cold coming from the inside. Let's go back to Thunar. So it's going to be interesting trying to remember which way to go, because usually on a map like this, I'll like move my camera around and find out where I need to go before I walk there. But
the cold shall awaken you from the sleep, and the growth may rise you through blizzards and the coldest ice. Fall to the arms of Wolfroom and set foot here once again, yet as another being.
Super Saiyan mode. This is gonna be cool. So we're gonna be able to change models as the map progresses. Oh wow! Look at us now. Now we're just a Urseus. Yeah, Urseus. Hill of Crystallic Tree. Seek out Tyatho. So Tyatho is Urathol's brother. Tyatho killed his father. Iceborn must survive. Type stats or statistics and exact match through chat window to show some game statistics. Let me go ahead and just save first. So this is going to be Iceborn. We'll call this 1. So let's do stats. Type reset exact match. The chat wanted to reset hero attributes. Damage dealt. Oh, wow. So it gives you a lot of information here. That's really neat. Even the elapsed time from start. Optional quests theoretically do not interfere in terms of advancing forward in the game, and is separated from the main quest line only. Yet optional quests are extremely essential and must not be ignored. Okay. So they do not interfere. So you can advance. Okay, please pay attention to the environment during the game in order to access and loot gathering and puzzle solving. Observance and haste may lead to gameplay disbalance. So it's basically telling you, very important to do the optional quests. They're essential. So they're not actually optional. But you can, they don't interfere with the main quest. So the main quest and optional quests are both, oh wow, look at this thing. Both required, or essential. But they don't interfere with each other. Okay, can we get rid of this? How do we get rid of this? Will this thing go away? I hope so. Jick the Crystal Shifter. He's like a little alligator, dude. Purchase star juice. A mixture of, well, we can't afford any of this right now, so let's definitely come back. I do see we can get additional bag. Crystonite. So that's the stuff that Urethal is trying to get. Conjured Crystonites are rare to find. These can just be found around the world. Blossoms. Iceborn blossom are usually found in dirt where it grows. It is filled with cosmic energies and it might serve well as a material for energy gathering. Okay, but seriously, how does... Can we clear that? Are we going to have to load a save? This path is not available yet. I might just load a save and not have that thing show up again. So let's try that. I don't know how to get rid of this. It's just the stats information there. I'm assuming it would just go away on its own eventually, but let's just load. This is a good chance to see if loading doesn't break anything. It shouldn't. Okay, we're good. So I will not be checking the stats window. Look at these bridges. They're so cool. So we want to be rotating the camera quite a bit, searching for anything. So what do we do? Oh, we actually have an attack now. Oh no, our only attack is through our spells. Oh, there's Icethorn Blossom. So let's pick that up. We need 15 of them. Icebrick Fort. And we just want to be on the lookout. Oh.
Hey you. I was caught stealing from the sanctuary. And I was lucky to leave that place alive. Job is not done yet. I cannot set foot there anymore. Golems weren't so happy about it. And the next thief may see no mercy. What about you? Would you be willing to finish my work? I would give you something in return, of course. Job is to steal 3 rubies of Frostsky from the necks of glass tattoos. Think about it. Take your time. Come back with 3 of them and see fortune fall upon you. Oh, and watch out for those mad golems. Make sure they do not see you when you put your fingers to use.
Okay, steal 3 rubies of Frostsky and bring them to Urtok. So we have our first optional quest. I met a thief named Urtok, and he asked me to steal 3 rubies from the necks of glass statues in Frostsky Sanctuary. For this, he may give me something special. He also warned me to avoid golems from spotting me stealing. I like how the objectives are in the Urseus' first person view. Pretty cool. Head of the Frosty Clan to the west of Crystal Tree and see what task may befall me. I like our little model here. It's very interesting. He's like little gimpy legs. Kind of skips around. Okay, so I can already tell the health bars are going to be really nice. How do we attack this? Oh, we have to, yeah, again, we have to use our Soul Bolt. Hero propels an energetic bolt towards selected target. Target is unfriendly, deals spell damage, equal to 50% of current caster's mana points to the target. A 20% chance of freeze target for 8 seconds, and hero target for 1 second. The spell costs 130% more harm to target if one is frozen. That's awesome. So if then we target friendly and non-hero units, he'll target for 20% of its maximum amount of hit points. And if we target on herself, it heals 30% of its current amount of hit points. So even our spells level up as we go along too. Cost 7% of total mana to cause an effect. 1.75 second cooldown. So like here is where we need to have the camera rotated. Just hold it down. Collect those blossoms. Oh, here's a chest. Oh. Select a desirable attribute and increase it by 1 point. So probably willpower, since that is our main damage dealer. Yeah, and heal. So these guys are coming. What are these things? Furs? We just hit them from the high ground. One-shot them. They have 100 health. Not a lot. So our attack, what does it do? It does 50% of current caster's mana points. So as we get more mana, it'll do more damage. So right now it does 50%. So what's that, 175? Oh, they're aggroing right on top of us. They're 164. You can see how much damage it does there. So yeah, definitely want to be on the lookout. I mean, everything's frozen in here, so might be a little hard to see certain items. But I think we got everything from here. So let's just rotate the camera. Actually, I had to change my start and stop recording hotkeys for WarCraft 3 because it was insert and home to start and stop respectively, but that's rotate camera, and I heard that you needed to rotate the camera quite a bit in this campaign, so I changed it to page up and page down. Anything in these bushes? I mean, we'll be coming back here, so it's so weird not being able to move the camera around though. Hopefully our health bar and mana bar, they go up over time. I hope they're not just this small. I don't know what makes it like that. Or maybe that's just the way the creator wanted. He didn't want you being able to see your health bar. Oh god. Run! So we can kite these guys for days. Come on. I'm clicking on them. We also got an item that we didn't check out. I'll check that out shortly. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's just interesting. Yeah, you don't get XP. It's all about getting items and completing objectives. The glove has been worn by Wanderer Razar and was designed to strengthen castings. +4 willpower. That's fantastic. That's like an amazing first item to get. Certain objects hold gates closed. Sear glass. Okay, you really have to click it right where you want it. I just have to make sure I don't hit the page up, page down. Because then I'm going to have to start the recording all over. Okay, let's hit this one. Seems like the abilities are going to be Q, W, E, which is nice. Okay, any more of those blossoms? Doesn't seem like it. Frostsky Sanctuary. So what are we trying to look for? Rubies of Frostsky. Then we have to watch out for the golems. So we're basically stealing them from the golems. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. So I guess if they're far enough away, we can steal them. Oh god, he saw us. Shit. Oh, we're dead. Did they leash? Oh, they don't leash. Great. So I mean, we can do it. How much health do they have? 610. What are the things that are giving us points? By 1 point. Let's just put more willpower. Okay, juke him. Oh, I definitely made this more interesting. Crystalite. Oh god. I think we're dead, guys. Ah! What just happened? Okay, let's load. Well, that sucks. Yeah. They'll chase you down till the end of the days. Let's try that again. Dun dun dun. Okay. Oh, now I have to do this all over again. That's okay. We know where to go. Not east. We need to go south. So I'll make sure I'm saving more often. That's my problem. Well, now we know where all the stuff is, so this should go pretty quickly. So we pick this up. I don't think we have to hang out there. We can just walk by him. He'll start chit-chatting with us. And then we can continue on our way. Hey.
You. I was caught stealing from the sanctuary.
Surprised you died. I mean, you're still alive.
Alive. Job is not done yet. I cannot set foot there anymore. Golems weren't so happy about it, and the next thief may see no mercy. What about you?
Oh, the essence of powers. Concentrated refreshing energy waiting to be consumed. Okay, so willpower.
To give you something in return, of course. Job is to steal 3 rubies of Frostsky from the necks of class tattoos.
I'll do some quick saving too.
Think about it.
Yeah, let's just
take your time. Come back with 3 of them and see fortune fall upon you. Oh, and watch out for those mad golems. Make sure they do not see you when you put your fingers to use.
Oh, we'll be putting our soul bolt to use. Oh, so that gave us some life back. Okay. Let's just keep quick saving. Alright, we'll still do 3 rubies this time. Don't worry. We'll get it, guys. And there were a lot of chests nearby, too. I also like how the cooldown, instead of the clock cooldown, it's kind of like a pans from left to right. That's just, I mean, just little different things here and there. Make this map unique. Energies of mana recovery stored. Okay, so it's mana. It's not health. But we're primarily mana dependent. We can go through this pretty quickly. Oh, that's cool. The actual gate mechanism went down. So we have to be really careful. I thought he was far enough away from us. And they remain hostile to you the entire time. So it's not like a lot of other maps where they're hostile to you and then they're not. So probably if they can't see us. Toll ring. Let's pick that up. Oh, you sneaky, tricky bastard. So how are we gonna do this? We have to have the camera rotated. I guess we can just click on it. Let's keep doing willpower. Oh, that's the rare item. Yeah, let's keep doing willpower. Let's be super strong. Super strong damage dealing. So we'll wait for this guy to go back. I wonder what these little, not really runes, but glowing things are. So we should be fine. Let's save, just in case. Okay, then we just pick it up. Maybe when we pick it up, they also can't be too close to us. Oh, this guy's stretching. Man, the models are... I assume they'd just be really well-detailed models that just walk around, but no, they actually stretch and they do all sorts of stuff. Okay, there's no one over here. There's actually 2 of these statues. Okay, yeah, keep doing willpower. Oh, we're level 2? So yeah, you get XP from getting those essence stones. Just checking. Not looking at your behinds, just checking for treasure here. Okay, I think there's one more ruby we have to get. So let's come down here. Yeah, these, look at that model, man. I don't know, I'm just gonna call them flying dragons. Okay, I don't think they'll care if we kill their chest. Alright, keep getting that crystalite. Let's do, I think vitality was the HP, right? I think HP is gonna be pretty important. Or we just keep doing willpower. I don't see why not. Do a lot of damage that way. Crystalite, we can use that to buy items from the one, the guy that was selling items. So we've got all 3. Let's return to, what was his name? His name was something. I'm trying to check here. Ortuk. You got your 3 rubies, man. Give me something good. Where'd he go? Oh, he's down here. Okay, so we'll just walk our way. Hopefully we get increased speed as we go along as well, or there's some sort of teleportation mechanism. Because I can only imagine if we have to backtrack through this entire... It has to be. There's nothing connecting these places.
Oh, splendid. You sure tricked those mad golems. Ha ha ha. Take this as promised. Whatever meaning does this scrap hold?
Find other 2 missing pieces and forge the artifact. Oh, you got a Toll ring. Ring from the deeps of Toll ruins. It was worn by Borjuk the Man Conjurer. Recover 3% of total mana points every 12 seconds when carried. Not bad, not bad. Valim Doyer handle? A handle, a powerful artifact forged by 2 Botharians. It is lifeless, but it can be brought to its primal form by gathering 2 missing blades. Right one and left one, so we have like the centerpiece. Use when missing parts are in inventory to create Valamador. So we can craft items. That's so cool. That is so cool. So I guess now let's go to Tyatho. Yeah, the main quest here. West of the crystal tree. So I think he was back where we came from. So we're going to be pretty powerful. So we do about 300 damage per soul bolt, which is good. It'd be nice if those orbs like gave you like a little boost in speed as well. Okay, let's continue up here. We want to be looking, and then maybe we'll have something enough to buy an item. I think he was up here in this up north. Yeah, there's got to be a means to teleport. I mean, we teleported to the little merchant guy. There's Tyatho, ruler of the sanctuary.
You finally arrived, and with the blessing of Tuna, I suppose. He brought you to the ninth universe with high purpose. My brother, Urathel, is blinded by thirst for power and knowledge beyond boundaries of our universe. And so due to this, Urathel do everything to obtain as much conjured crystalline as possible. This precious material providing energy that one day may be enough to bend Botharians themselves. This would lead to calamitous disbalance of worlds and universes, but you are already familiar with all of this. That is why you arrived here, because your soul's noble, Iceborn. There is a powerful, yet untreated, and not ready to be collected, piece of conjured crystalline to the northeast of here. Unfortunately, Urafel's minions has already taken it under control, but Urafel himself delayed with his arrival. I urge you to go there and neutralize this crystal from further use towards his plans. Before you go, accept this gift as my gratitude for you. This may help you to save time that is seemingly precious at these hard moments, or perhaps even save your life if you find yourself trapped.
Well, that's what I was looking for. Teleporting to the crystal tree via glow may regenerate hero's health, mana points rapidly over time. Neutralize powerful crystal. Awesome. Magic glow crafted by the essence of the crystallic tree. Various power lies within its crystal stone. Activate to teleport to selected area. Cannot be used in certain situations. Sweet. I like how his damage, it just says deal harm. So I guess let's teleport. Let's use it. And then we can go to the... where should we be going? The sky? Bothari? Maybe we can open that chest now. And then we'll go to the merchant and try see if we can buy any items. I know he had a couple of orbs that might be useful. So I guess the cooldown, there is a cast time, so if you're in a, like if you are trapped, you can't just instantly teleport yourself out. So that makes sense. And it does what, like 30-second? Yeah, 30-second cooldown. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, lots of stuff. Essence of power. I guess let's keep doing willpower. That's awesome. Get some more crystonite. A lot of crystonite. Conjured scroll. And nickel? The scroll is one of 6 of its kind, written and enchanted by Duthern, the Grand Wizard. So if you guys can obviously see, this doesn't take place within the WarCraft 3 universe at all. Enchanted by Duthern and the Grand Wizard of the Frostsky Sanctuary Clan. Scrolls were lost and scattered all across the cold and harsh lands of the Frostsky world. Activate to consume energies and knowledge lying within this conjured scroll and learn a new ability. I like the sound of that. A nickel. The hero begins a ritual in which takes up to 6 seconds to finish. Summon an Anili to serve hero when ritual is finished. Anili is teleport to hero far enough. Only one Anili can be summoned. Summons Ice Wrecker Anili. Sets summon units hit points to the amount of that vitality have provided hero. So we do want vitality. Half of that amount is mana points. And 6.7 if it's base damage. These are very detailed items here. Units' armor is also determined by units. So it's stronger we get, the stronger their Anili gets. Additional information, cause spell damage equal to 70% of maximum amount of hero mana to caster. So all mana is based off of, damage is based off mana. Well, let's check them out. I love the little animation. It's like a loading animation. We have a 5-leaf clover there. Uh-oh. Oh, for a second I thought the game crashed, but nope. Ice Wrecker Anili. Shatter. Select an area and send powerful energy pulse that affect frozen targets only. Instantly deal an amount of damage that is equal to the 2 times the current Iceborn's mana points of all frozen targets within range. Affect and unchain targets from being frozen. Oh, he doesn't have a despawn. Okay, 350. We don't have enough mana, so we need more mana to be able for him to use that spell. Oh, do we lose health by doing that? I think so. Somehow we lost health. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. Or maybe I just read that. Anyways, that's very, very cool. And should we go buy an item? I think so. Is it over here? We just walk there. This guy's pretty cool. He actually deals harm, though. Look at this thing. Like a Cyclops. Frozen Cyclops. Very cool. Also noticed that Ursius doesn't have a selection circle. I'm thinking that's supposed to be purposeful. Gonna make this more immersive. Alright, let's use our globe teleportation and let's get to the Hill of Crystallic Tree. And let's see if we can buy an item, and I think that should open up that eastern path. And we'll probably end the video there after we check out the item. And then we'll probably finish up Act 1 in the next video. As long as this goes okay. Okay, what can we... Jick the Crystal Shifter. What can we buy from you? Star Juice. No. Winter Shard Necklace. Inner Frost Glass. Well, that's 2 willpower, 2 vitality, 2 protection. I would rather get this one. Essence of Power. Choose 1 of 3 attributes to increase by 1 when carried. That's not that good. 1 of 3 attributes. Why would we get this over this? Why don't we just get the Inner Frost Glass? It seems a lot better. Or we save up for the bag. Maybe we just save up for the bag? Let's save up for the bag. I think we're fine. I think we'll be just fine now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stop the video here. I'm gonna save the game. We'll just rename, we'll name this 2. So this has been really interesting and a lot of fun. I hope I haven't missed anything. I probably have. There's probably been stuff hidden. But if anything, I'll go back off camera and just pick things up that I've missed over time. And it's awesome that we have a teleportation. I wish that we had that in the last campaign I was playing, Total Nameless One Arc Saga. So it's going to be a nice change. And I look forward to continuing this map, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.